good. Chicken. Chicken. How much? 20? For money?
No.
Okay. No English. Okay.
No,พูดไม่ได้ค่ะ
Okay. Have to come back and get some lunch with you later. So we're in Thailand right now, and this is my commute to work every morning to the boatyard as we fix the boat to finish sailing around the world. It's way more fun fixing a boat in a foreign land. Whoop. They have all these kind of private gas stations in this village just before the marina. Yeah, lots of kites. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's a bird. Yeah. They make their own kites. This is what they use for line on a plastic bottle. And can I see?
Yeah.
Wow. Made out of tissue paper and just little sticks. Pretty. They're quite pretty. Oh. Whoa, look at it. And this guy behind me is a chicken farmer or cockfighting farmer. I know they have hamster wheels, but I didn't know they had chicken wheels. I'm guessing it's for fighting. But doesn't seem to be doing much though. Oh yeah.
Office.
Yeah.
Yeah, office.
Oh, that's your office. I think Sangwin is the yard caretaker, and this is his office. Oh, nice. Sangwin.
Office.
Very luxurious.
อันนี้กินได้หมด Okay.
Oh, there's some food. Yeah. Yeah.
Mama.
Mama. Yeah. Oh, chilies.
Yeah.
Chilies.
Yeah.
Nice.
ต้นหอม
Oh, chives.
กินหอม
Chives. Yeah.
นี่ก็กินได้หมด
Yeah.
ดู
Oh, yeah, basil. They grow a lot of basil around here, and these are chives. Oh, so good.
ได้
Good. Beans. Yeah, beans. Really good beans. A toaster. Does a toaster work?
เย็ด
Yeah.
ฟังด้วย กาแฟ
This is your motorbike.
Yeah.
Can I? It's very nice. Big tires. Big tires. If you compare it to my little dinky bike.
ยังได้
Oh wow. Oh wow. Does it have a big engine? The boom boom.
Yeah.
Big or small?
Small.
100. 100 cc.
cc เฉพาะอันนี้
Yeah.
อันนี้พัน
3,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
อันนี้2,700
2,700 for the rim. Yep. Yeah, nice little bike. This is one of the unique bikes around here that I've seen.
นี่เหมือนกันโอเคเซม
Same tire. Yeah, yeah.
วันต่อวันอันนี้ก็ 3,000
One?
อันนั้นก็ 3,000
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The rims are each 2,700 Thai baht, so yeah. Nice.
ครับ
Cup. I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
"28 countries later and over 25,000 nautical miles, we are only halfway around the world."
I have no idea what's going to happen.
Subscribe to follow the adventure as we finish this lap. So let's take a moment to, well, talk about boat work. We're gonna get started here today pretty quick. The sun's just coming up behind me and we have a lot to do. Getting a boat ready to cross an ocean is no small feat. It's also not rocket science. It's a lot of little things that you do to get it ready. Anyone can do it. You just need to have a little bit of internet to figure out how to do it because someone's done it before. You need to have some time and a lot of money. And that brings me to my next point, which is we're in Thailand. And in Thailand, 20% of the country's GDP is tourism. Now, some towns and some cities and some areas, tourism is 90%. So some of these areas are not doing great with COVID and there being absolutely no tourists. That said, I've hired a couple local guys. One of them is Wood. I'm pointing behind me because he's been cleaning that dinghy. Now, I gave Wood a 25% raise and he was over the moon. And it got me thinking, you know, boat work is a privilege. It's something that not everyone can do or can afford to do or is able to do. And the only difference between me and Wood is I won the birth lottery. I was born in the right country to the right parents. He might have a better life here. But what I'm saying is I had all these opportunities, including schooling, to make more money. And as a result, I own this boat. This boat was not given to us. It was earned through hard work. Sweating my ass off and getting stuff done is a privilege because I don't need to go to work to afford this boat. The boat is the work. It's the same thing. So what we're gonna do while we're here in Thailand is give a little bit back to the Thai people, especially the communities that have been struck the hardest due to COVID. One of them is hiring people, another one is eating out locally, just using the local facilities. Maybe I'm just going about it in a roundabout way and I'm having a hard time saying it, but I feel really grateful to be back in Thailand. So with that rant over, let's get to work. We gotta get this boat in the water, over to Phuket, get the remaining things done, and then set sail. Let's get to work. Hi. Hi. Hey. After sailing over halfway around the world, we temporarily left our boat in Thailand to have a baby in Canada. Then COVID hit, and we waited and wondered when we might be able to return to our home. But in the past month, we jumped through all the hoops, completed our quarantine, and finally made it back to find this. Holy shit.
There's so much poo on board. It's gross. The mold is disgusting.
Aside from the mold and mildew, we've had some sort of rodent infestation. But things are cleaning up fast and we're turning our attention to everything that needs to be fixed before we can set sail again. Okay, talking about getting to work. So escape hatches are one of the top priorities on our boat right now. We've ripped out these escape hatches before we left and there's a big reason for it. They were leaking a little bit, just like not that much, enough to be an annoyance. But check it out, here's our old ones. So this is an older style escape hatch on many older catamarans. and you basically turn these levers to open it, and then there's a hinge right here, and then the window pops open and you can jump out once the catamaran has turned upside down. I suppose it could also be due to fire that you need to get out, but the problem with these style escape hatches is that they open and close, and eventually this seal around the edges starts to go, as well as the frame starts to corrode. So let's go inside and I'll show you what it looks like in there. So we're in the port aft bedroom right now. This will be Willa's room. It's kind of a mess, but I'm just putting the molding back around the escape hatch. So aside from these leaking a lot, the other reason for replacing these is the potential liability of sinking that arises when you have a failing escape hatch. You see, if I were to put this over here, the water line on this boat is literally right here. If we're at anchor, the water sits right here, just below the bottom edge of this escape hatch. Now, when we're underway sailing, the waves smash into this window so hard that sometimes you think it's going to break. It's not, but it's incredible how much force is underneath the catamaran, because the waves come in one hull, up in the middle, and then out the other side. So the reason for replacing these is the liability of sinking. There's 2 cats apparently that are thought to have sunk near the Seychelles this year or last year due to failing escape hatches. And you just think about it, like if you're out in the middle of the ocean and this thing fails, that's a lot of water to come in through this escape hatch. So yeah, they're replaced. I'm just finishing up this molding and then we're good to go.
I thought this looked pretty good.
It's not bad.
We're moving back on board is what this looks like. Actually, this is, I've hired a couple Thai ladies and they've taken everything out of every cupboard, and this is half of it put back away. So it's taken them 2 days to take everything out and clean it and get this far.
And it's pretty amazing how dirty the water is then.
Yeah, it's disgusting the amount of it's disgusting the water. So one of the most amazing things that's been happening since the ladies have begun working on the boat this week is lunchtime. And Ya has been cooking up a storm, and today she's made curry. Yesterday it was cow soy.
Cow soy.
Cow soy.
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 Yes. Like a soy sauce.
Cow soy. I say it wrong all the time, but it was so good. The day before we had pad thai and it was amazing. So today it's curry. What kind of curry?
Green curry.
Green curry.
With chicken.
That's Ben's favorite. Green curry with chicken.
I'd be getting fat if it weren't for the heat, which doesn't make you want to eat, and the amount of boat work that's been going on. I think I'm going to have to cut back once we're done the boat work.
ดูพุงจิ้มพุงแตก จิ้มพุงแตก จิ้ม จิ้มเลย ปิดพุงก่อน
That is spicy. No, I like this. Thank you.
What is this? This is spicy?
Yeah, spicy.
Like chili or curry spice?
Same curry, but like a different. This is put fish inside, but this is no fish, just meat, chicken. But this is more spicy.
People outside of Thailand are curious.
ล็อกดาวน์ครั้งแรกเมื่อไหร่นะมีนาหรือว่าเมษาหรือว่าพฤษภา
We're just asking when the first lockdown was.
ครั้งแรกเลยพฤษภาไหมพฤษภา I think March from the last year, the first time lockdown in Thailand.
How bad was the lockdown? Like, were you able to go outside or no?
No, the lockdown from the village. We can't go another village.
You can't leave your village.
Yes, no, we can't. If we want to meet some friends, stay another village. We have to stay like at the line. We can't.
You can talk over the line.
Yeah, 8 months, 9 months. I don't have a job, and
So a lot of people had jobs though that are now gone. Like closed permanently. Where do those people go? Do they go to their families in the country?
Yeah, they go back. The family. Some of them, but some they stay here. Like they waiting for the company. The business is open again. They hope. Everybody hope for anything is come back again.
Yeah.
Yes.
But before they would work and then they would send money to their family, is that correct?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah, everybody does that.
Yes.
Okay.
This is like a Thai culture.
Yeah, tight
You
culture.
work and you're gonna send money to family, take
Yeah.
care of your parents and
Yeah.
your children.
So you think another year? Don't know.
I don't know, but I hear someone say like maybe 2 years.
2 years.
2 years. 2 years until 3 years.
In the meantime, people will just live with their families in the country.
Yeah, some people they have like have farm. They go back. Okay, they're lucky because they don't have to use money much for spend daily life. But some people no have a farm. They are lucky because they have nothing. They just need a work.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in Canada, we get a lot of money from the government. During COVID, I think we got, what was it called, Ash? How much?
2,000 a month, I think.
Yeah, so in Canada we got CERB, which is, I don't know what it stands for, but it was $2,000 Canadian a month. We didn't get it. How much money did you get from the government?
For me now I can get like 7,000 total 7,000, but government gonna pay like 2 months, but we can get money every week.
I see.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
no more than 7,000.
Only 7,000.
Okay, Willa,
Wanna help Dada?
are you gonna help Mom or are you gonna help Dad?
Well, she's been helping me all morning. Maybe she can help you for a minute.
Yeah, she's really helping. We're looking at the starboard engine here, and luckily, due to YouTube, we had a recommendation to clean the pulleys before I start the engine. Apparently, if there's any rust on the pulleys on the front of the engine right here, they can shred the belts. But in general, looking at this engine, it looks pretty good. I do know that it was not bleeding, so the diesel had the diesel lines had some air in them before I left. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. I never got around to finishing that. But before I left, I did put diesel preservative into the fuel. Whoopsies. And I think we'll figure something else out for Willa to do. Okay, you got some toys?
Phải không ạ?
Say hi, Willa. Willa. Hi, Sophie. And Willa has presents for Sophie. Say like Papa. Yeah, like Papa.
Sao là lo?
Today is a big day. We're gonna take Sophie to the hospital to get her assessed to see what they can do for us. So, first big step in getting her mobile.
The thing that's prohibitive here and what stopped Sophie from getting more care is the fact that the hospital is like a 4-hour drive away. That is pretty far in Thailand. They don't have a car, so it's like it'd be an epic scooter ride. Like it's just not doable, right? The hospital's free, but the cost to get there is epic. So what we're committed to do is try and set up a fund to get them taxis to get where they need to go. And I think that's really what the family needs the most. It's not so much like a really expensive wheelchair, which would have been honestly a bit easier sometimes, and sometimes the easiest thing isn't the right thing. But what Sophie needs is, you can't chew nuts, dude, you don't have teeth. No. It's easier just to throw a wheelchair at something and say, here, have this. What's really hard is actually setting up something so that they can be continually going to doctors that they need to do, doing physiotherapy that they need to do, and having the means to get to these appointments. And so we're gonna try and come up with a scheme to have a fund for Sophie to get to her appointments if she needs to get to them. And that's really, we hope, the best that we can do. And Ben's gonna go with them to the first one to kind of make sure the ball starts rolling. And we're kind of excited about that.
And the mast is unfortunately still down. Motor vessel Nahoa. We gotta change our YouTube channel name, I guess.